At 8 o'clock, we got Stephen F. Austin, who went 7-5 last year, traveling to Houston, who went 4-8. Houston favored by 22.5 points on ESPN+. Donovan Smith went 87 of 133, threw for 867 yards, 4 touchdowns, 8 interceptions last year. Yes, he was their leading passer. Rashawn Sanford, the second, had 94 carries for 444 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Johnson had 32 catches for 402 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Cougs had a bad year. I don't think there's a lot to downplay it. They were not a good college football team. They beat Kansas State last year, which was a shocker. I believe they're one of their only Big 12 wins, but they did go and they did beat Kansas State, which was absolutely insane at the time. That looked like a Kansas State team that could legitimately go to the college football playoff as the Big 12 rep. They only had one loss heading into that game. Houston handed them their second, and it was a shock to the world that Houston was able to do that at home. But Houston was really bad last year. They bring back Sanford and they bring back Johnson. I think those are going to be big pieces this year. I think this is a year. It was a rough year for Willie Fritz. It was a rough first year. I don't think Houston was great. They got a good moment beating Kansas State, but still 4-8 is very much a disappointment of a season. You want to go bowling almost every year, at least is the bare minimum. I think Houston should go bowling this year. If you look at their schedule, they are supposed to have a top 2 easiest schedule in all of Power 4, right? You're looking at it. Houston does not play a lot of great football teams this year. They just don't. Houston is supposed to be pretty bad, but I think they could get their way to 6-6 or 7-5 just by winning some close ones that against teams that also are not very good. I don't expect Houston to take this massive leap. I think a lot of people are thinking that they could make a big leap this year under Willie Fritz. I don't see that happening. I could be wrong. Houston could be the new Arizona State where they went 4-8 or 3-9 the year previous, and then go 10-2, win the Big 12, and go to the college football playoff. I mean, like that could happen. That's what's awesome about this 12-team playoff. I mean, we had 2 teams that made playoff last year, didn't even make bowls the year previous, right? Indiana and Arizona State were bad. They were 3-9, 4-8, kind of awful. And they made the college football playoff. That could happen for Houston. It could easily happen for Houston. But I don't think it. I don't think this is going to be a college football playoff team. I could be wrong, though. I think what a lot of Houston fans are hoping is just for some competency. And I think they're going to get that this year. I like Houston to win. I like Houston to cover here at home.